Welcome to Opportunity City. I've got a busy day for you guys today. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. We're gonna go to court here in a second. Then we got a class that we're teaching our entrepreneurs. Then I'm meeting about asset and property management and so on. I got a few more things after that I'm gonna bring you along in. It is chilly outside today. Last week it was really nice. Yesterday it was about 70 degrees. Today it's like 32. So Texas doesn't know what it wants, but I do, and we want to get this tenant out of the unit who's not paying rent, so I'll see you in court.
But like if it's just like a newbie off the street and they don't know what they're doing and they're supposed to be handling things like taxes.
And don't.
No, I'm not. This is B-roll.
Oh yeah, she was the tenant for a while.
Are you still wanting to get rid of those drugs?
Talk to the designer. I don't really like them.
I'll buy them from you at cost.
Bruh. Deal.
I'll buy them for you for 50 cents on the dollar.
I'll sell them to you for $1.50 on the dollar.
I don't know about that. I like those drugs.
What are you gonna do with them?
I'll probably put them on the ground.
Does the judge pay us for our wasted time?
I know, right? It's so much more wasted in sitting in court though. You have to listen. Well, and it's kind of entertaining actually. You have to watch all the
order.
You have to watch all the crazy stuff. Dude, when Matt and I had to go to county court.
Y'all are about to get served another.
We have so many attorney letters.
We're currently waiting on Zoom court. We're waiting on the judge. He's about 30 minutes late. And we're in court today because one of the tenants at our mobile home park hasn't been paying rent. We've attempted to collect for a while.
Yep. They were originally late on November and December, and then they paid a couple months on time. And actually, they sent a payment for March last week, but our attorney advised us to return that payment because showing a payment that close to court and us accepting it shows that we are willing to work with them. So the judge a lot of times will rule in the tenant's favor and give them a chance to catch up for another month or two, but then you have to start the process over. And so he's like, if you really want to win this, then we need to return that payment. So I did.
There's a lot of demand for mobile home park lots. So getting somebody in there who will pay on time and possibly even at a higher rate will be good long term for the mobile home park.
Do you think we will take the mobile home out and just rent the lot, or?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can keep the home there, but it's not ours. We don't want the home.
Right.
We want the lot.
Right, but it's pretty expensive to move a mobile home off and then dispose of it.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm sure we don't have the title to that mobile home, so that would probably be hard to sell it.
I think we do.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
People will just take it though. Yeah, if it's I don't know.
I'm sure if we posted that it was free, somebody would take it for us.
Maybe. Depends on the condition.
That's true.
But yeah, we can keep the home there.
And just give it to the tenant who moves in and say we're not responsible for anything. Yeah. Eventually the goal would be to get rid of all the mobile homes, right? And do just RV lots or maybe tiny homes or
the goal is to do tiny homes. Have people bring their tiny home in. But we haven't. We've had a listing there for tiny home lots. No interest.
Interesting. Yeah, I think it would rent a lot quicker if you put the tiny home there. I think most people who are going to buy a tiny home would already have the lot ready to go. Have a place to put it.
Yeah.
Because tiny homes have actually gotten pretty expensive. I'm sure you can still find them cheap, but like how they deck them out now, like we got a quote for our house and it was like they wanted like $100,000. Yeah, I was like, what?
How big? Like 400 square feet?
That's tiny.
But they were gonna put a rooftop bar on it, so that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But for $100,000, I'll do without the rooftop bar.
So anyways, We'll see you in there when the judge decides to come.
Yep.
Showtime. Hey guys, it's Teifke here. We're doing a recording this morning. We do it 2 times a week. Friday is in person. I'm super excited because actually we have a lot of people here. Last week we had 1, but we're gonna make some cold calls. We're gonna try and find some deals, make some money, and we have a lot of fun doing this. So everybody's welcome that's on the TRE team. We get super entrepreneurial and we try to make a little bit of money on Friday morning. Gonna go take care of the class right now. Hope you guys have a great day. You guys gonna join us?
We were 100% built by design to offer a better home warranty claims experience. To file with us, we're going to send them the inclusions, the exclusions, the maximum aggregate, so they have it right there.
No, you're good. So like, if you have time, like after we make up calls, find some that we can call. I can go through each person and figure out, like, we want to figure out how to get everyone working together a little more, as far as like what buyers, what listings. We have a wholesale team that's constantly calling on properties. So that's a huge resource that we're going to try and tap into more. If you have a client looking, like, let's get you guys to know Dylan and John really well and just tell them what you're looking for, because they're literally sitting there cold calling right now from 8 to 5. So they can drum up opportunity. That's their whole job. So it's kind of a cool thing we're going to work on. We try to make calls here. I have a couple that we'll make. If you guys, like, if you have like that lady that you're talking to, like, I can call her as a separate person just to get information if you want. If you have buyers looking at deals, I can make a low offer and we can get information that you can, like, my best example, you're looking for something here for 400, everything's listed at 5. I'll go offer 350 or 4, and we find out they'll take 425. Now you come and get your client 425. Yeah, so it's really great. It's the best way to utilize this class is to come prepared with things like that. Noah, you know, we looked at that deal. We offered 330. I let him talk more about that, but I could totally just buy that on my own. But he's here. I'm like, let's go do this and buy it together and just get you going. And you guys can buy stuff with us as well. It's genuinely like, let's all grow together. Let's. This is where we can be different than every brokerage. Just like, all right. Let's go find a buyer. Let's everybody go market this at $925, and we'll make a $25,000 wholesale fee and a commission. Real quick, tell them about the beginning though, because she didn't want to talk much, right?
Sure. Yeah. So first things, we get there. Yeah, she was a little bit clammed up. So Matt was having a conversation with her, kind of, working her down a little bit, trying to get the wall down.
Still not throwing out a number. I'm like, well, this is what I think it's going to cost. This is the timeline. So what do you think about this? And then then they're going to say a number, and then now you have a baseline. All right, so 370 for real.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, that's it right now.
$6.
Yeah.
We should be trying to, if we get under contract, keep looking for more buyers. Like
I am.
All those other people. Every day they're more motivated. Or they're motivated right now. We just have to add. So the goal is, like, it's a straight up numbers game. You have to have, 10 conversations a day or 1 a day, doesn't matter however many you want. You just be having these conversations. All of a sudden, 5 a day, you've had 200 in a month. What can you do with all this information?
Okay.
I mean, it's unlimited amount of money if you want to just be doing this.
Yeah.
But not everybody has goals of making as much as possible. I don't. Like, I don't want to make as much as possible. Like, I want to build and, I want to make a lot in the long run. But if I want to make as much as possible, I would literally just do this all day, every day. If I want to make a decent amount, I'd do it for 5 hours a day. The more you put in, the more you're going to get out of it.
Kind of like fishing, right? Is that the goal?
So then we find out they'll take 250. So now you just solved your client's goal. Yeah, we can lock it up at wholesale. You could just, now you call your client, hey, I got something 25,000 under market. You ready? Yes, let's go. Okay. You're drumming up your own. You're not waiting on anything. You're being proactive and you're drumming it up.
Right.
So it's 10:44. We've been on virtual court since prompt 9 o'clock, and just texted my attorney asking him what the deal was, and he said he actually won the case already. So they ended up not pulling us in. We were just witnesses on the call just in case. But yeah, he didn't need us. The defendant didn't show up, so it was a quick win, and on to the next.
Jordan fades back, swoosh, and that's the game! Nothing further, Your Honor.
Cool.
That sounded bad. On to the next eviction. Like, I didn't mean it like that.
Now we're gonna meet with our about asset and property management.
Yes, very excited about this.
Just a meeting with, who's in the meeting?
Her name is Kristen. She's one of our agents, and she has her own team here at TRE. She is a past property manager, so she has a lot of knowledge for it, and has done a lot of asset management too. So it's really what we're looking for, is somebody that will really have interest in the bigger picture of looking at the structure of the entities, getting tax prep done, helping out with projects like cost segregation, and even when you have a property manager, as you begin to grow your portfolio, it becomes cumbersome to do all the other things too, like if there's an insurance claim, or also just reviewing property management statements from the property manager to make sure that you're asking the right questions and there's nothing crazy going on. Like I've seen property managers like forget about a unit and it's sitting vacant for like 6 months, and so you want somebody who's able to have a process for reviewing those statements every month and getting with the property manager, getting with the CPA, getting with the insurance rep to make sure that we're covering everything, and also like saving money and being smart about things. And you definitely don't want to forget about a property if you're adding it to your portfolio. So just having somebody that's more focused on it is really our goal here as we grow.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And how many properties do we manage so far?
So we currently only manage 20 units in-house. So a lot of this job currently would just be overseeing all of the other properties. But it would be looking at probably about 80 to 100 units altogether, asset management.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah. All right. See you in the meeting.
I got the, oh really? Make you feel bad. I already have two. Yeah. It's cold. Sweet, I already know this. My jam, obviously. I love it. I was telling somebody, I wish I had that.
But I think we could do less educational videos. So instead of releasing one every week, we don't have to do those every week. We could decrease the vlogs, even if they're like just bi-weekly. Mm-hmm. But that's how we can supplement. We can put more attention and effort into the preparation. Mm-hmm. But it's a team effort.
Once a week, we put out all the ideas, and then we do what we've naturally been doing. You record and I record separately. Or we record together on some of them that are a little bit more elaborate. Like I'm thinking along the lines of Mr. Beast.
Good.
Jester can use his cars, classic cars.
Nice.
So I got some ideas that Jordan can get me on an elevator.
On top of an elevator.
Yeah.
Right.
Like let's use all the resources we can.
That's it. It's just a lot. It's all in the preparation.
Yeah. It's more us. Like we like to have fun and
I gotcha.
Be creative and like just.
All right, guys. We just got through discussing some new content we're gonna throw your way, and now I'm gonna get on a coaching call with one of our agents and his partner, and we're gonna talk about wholesaling.
We try to get more efficient as we're doing things as a business on all fronts. So we were just talking about some marketing things, but Alex and I both used to do these coaching calls together, and it doesn't really make sense for that since we both kind of view real estate in the same way. For the most part, I'm like super confident that if I'm not going to go to a meeting, Alex would handle it pretty much exactly how I would, and I'm sure he feels the same way. So divide and conquer is the goal here, and just constantly getting better. And it's really fun when we feel like we're making progress and like taking a next step. And we like to try to move quick. So appreciate you guys following us. We're going to keep trying to push the limits the most we can. And make sure you just get this in front of your friends. And if there's anything that's valuable or that you have questions on, just please reach out. Appreciate you guys.
Well, the reason I ask is we have a lot of real estate agents in Houston, San Antonio, Austin, Corpus that can help find you some deals if that's really what you're looking for to buy now.
Yeah, that's really what I'm looking for. I'm looking to...
I guess what we'll do is we can send you over an email and really kind of help you specify where you'd like to invest, and then we can connect you with one of our best real estate agents in that market, get you connected and get you buying some real estate.
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay, so, yeah, shoot me that information and I'll look over it this evening and hopefully we'll have something that'll work good for both of us.
Sounds great. Thanks for reaching out, and hey, we really appreciate you following our content.
Oh, cool, man, thanks. And I share it with those who are interested as well. So you guys just keep pumping out good stuff and I'll get you a little FaceTime and some good content.
That's great. We appreciate it. We're trying our best.
All right, man. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
Thanks so much.
All right, bye-bye.
How'd it go?
Not what we were looking for the fund, but got a lead for our agents. So that was good. I gotta catch up on some accounting stuff for finalizing the books for the past couple of months, and then I'm going to get a haircut, and that'll be a wrap for the day. But today was a good day. Today was really good from a leadership perspective. I think Lexi updated y'all. The tenant didn't show up to court, so we won the case. So our lawyer and our property management company will take next steps there. Then we got to meet with Kristen, who we'd like to bring in for asset management initially to help us out with all of our properties that we own. And then we'll likely shift that into asset and property management with properties that we own, and really create a solid asset slash property management company and arm of what we have going on currently. Our property management is kind of all over the place with a few different companies. We manage some, another company manages some, another company manages some, and there's really no dedicated asset manager to make sure that all of these properties are staying on top of. So this will be a big, an amazing push for us for controlling our assets and controlling all of the rental properties that we have. Then got to meet with Andrew and Matt and Kat and discuss some new marketing ideas. Met with some coach clients and just found a lead for our agents. So just gonna wrap everything up for the week and get back at it next week. Thanks for following along, and see you next time.